You're listening to Zoom the TBT with Charge and Hayner.
Zoom the TBT Charge Hayner. We have started Syracuse like teams, friends of ours, and sometimes friends get into a marriage, change their names, they take their betrothed's name. So we're here with Armored Athlete. Oh, excuse me. No, we're here with Friday Beer. I'm a little confused still. AJ Mahar, how are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you, Hayner?
It'd be better if I actually pronounced your name. I said Maharam, not Mahar. I don't know what's going on with me today. I apologize. I also have Derek Needham of the team here. How are you doing today, Derek?
Pretty good. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having on. I really appreciate your time. I know it's getting busy with the tournament coming up so fast, just in a matter of days in Syracuse. So, AJ, I want to start with you. So, first of all, Armored Athlete has been the lifestyle, and the lifestyle of TBT for years. So, what led you to pursue sponsorship for this cycle?
Yeah, I think more than anything, the ability to compete on a level playing field with some of these other teams that are having a lot of success in recent years. And it was also important about the fit of the people that I'd be working with on the sponsorship side. And I think we found a great fit, and they've been amazing to work with. And they're a bunch of basketball junkies that are going to allow us to continue the lifestyle that treat this like a lifestyle for themselves too. So it's been a good mesh, and I'm really excited to move forward with them.
And just involved, still see Jess in Syracuse, right?
Oh yeah, she'll be there.
Excellent. Can't wait. We'll be covering live Syracuse. We'll be there. So we'll be seeing all of Friday Beer's exploits as they hope to have a deep run. So, Derek, this is your first year at the combined Armored Athlete Friday Beer's team. First of all, how did your recruitment work out? Like, who approached you? Was it AJ? Like, how did it work out where you came to play for Friday Beer's?
Yeah, AJ actually recruited me 3 different times. He called me during the end of my pro season in Turkey, which I was really sore and tired towards the end of the season. So I kind of declined a couple of times. And this third time, the point guard, I think left or something, and he needed one. We had like a little vacation plan with my wife and I, without the kids. So, those are super important. But I told him if she could get on board, then, I'm always down to play basketball. So kind of had a talk with her. Had a bunch of moving pieces around with the grandparents to see who's going to watch the kids. And the next day I told my men, man, I'm excited. New experience. Some of the guys I've played against or played with before, so this should be very fun.
Yeah, it's interesting, too. Not many people really emphasize how hard this is on everybody's families, girlfriends, wives, kids to do this event. So a lot of people sacrifice to make this great event. So, Derek, just from a fan of the event and someone who covers it, really appreciate you participating. Like, the players and GMs are the lifeblood of this organization. So having these guys continue year in, year out to show up and provide such a great product is a great thing. So, Derek, staying with you, you said you played in Turkey. I think Josh Perkins had to drop out. So I think it's who you're actually kind of roster 1-1. You see our card up there. We have the team, and we always say the rosters are a spot in time. We made this card a few days ago, so obviously there's some changes already. But Derek, what do you see your team role being with such a loaded squad?
Great defense, a bunch of energy, and I see a lot of playmaking out there. We got a lot of scorers, a lot of high flyers. So if I get these guys the ball, get everyone comfortable, I think that brings our defense into play, and I think we can run the floor and play an exciting brand of basketball.
Yeah, you've got a lot of guys to kick to, can shoot to. I'm seeing you got guys like Dawkins, who shoots like 44% from 3 on 5 hoists a game. You got Swing, who's shooting 40%. There's a lot of guys you can kick to. And, of course, you also have Eric Griffin, an absolute bully in the post. So you got a lot of guys you can kick the ball to. AJ, when you were recruiting this team, obviously you've been one of the more successful GMs in TBT. Your teams have had 14 wins in this event. So obviously you're not someone to be taken lightly. When you were recruiting the cycle, what did you look for to add to the kind of players you already had in your program year to year? Like, what were you looking for adds? What was the sort of look for your roster fill out?
Yeah, sure. So we're always looking for toughness, and toughness in TBT. I've talked about this in the past. Just guys that refuse to lose. They refuse to lose more than they want to win, and that's really for me is the biggest thing. So that the toughness, and then just versatility. Excuse me?
No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. So yeah, I would say guys that refuse to lose, the toughness piece, and then versatility, and then guys that can knock down some shots.
That's a pretty good pretty good blueprint. Derek, you had something you wanted to add there, it sounded like.
No, I had kids in the background. I'm sorry.
No
No,
apologies. We keep it loose. Go ahead.
yeah, but we definitely have, like you're saying, the high flyers. I played against Dawkins actually this season in Turkey. Played against Sean Armand this season in Turkey. So Eric Griffin, I've been watching. I actually been watching the Armor athletes a lot in the TBT year to year. So I'm actually familiar with the team. And even though Dave Jasinski is not playing, he's the guy who kind of really like put me on the team and like gave me a feel for how they play.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, toughness is good. And AJ, you're going to need it. It looks like your squad's a little unsized. So you've banked on having a little more width than height, it looks like. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, that was by design. We've gone with really big rosters in the past. In 1 year, we had 3 guys between 7 foot and 7'3" on our roster. And this is the formula that I think at this point in time is going to work best based off the TBT landscape. So it was kind of by design to stay the size we are and lower.
Yeah, because that's the thing. You lack elite size, but I'm seeing 6'8", 6'8", 6'6", 6'7". Like basically almost everybody besides your guards is going to be 6'7", 6'8". So do you guys plan on doing a lot of switching, a lot of ball screen switches to keep guys on ball and not have to basically do a lot of drop coverage? You're able to switch most screens, it looks like.
Are you asking me that?
I'm asking. It's sort of a statement, but asked you. Let's say it's a team that is built to switch screens.
Yeah, no, definitely. We want to be able to blow stuff up defensively and not let anybody get too comfortable or any sets or actions that'll, put us out on an island. So I think we've got the right roster makeup finally. It's something that I've been striving to reach for a few years and haven't been able to do it. And I think this is the closest we've been in our 8 years history of doing this.
That's a pretty good scenario. We'll get back to Derek in a minute, but AJ, I have one more question. Has the scouting started for mental toughness, team mental toughness, your first round opponent?
Oh yeah. The full scout's done. Videos clipped up. Individual breakdowns are all completed. Our staff is amazing. I mean, Vinny clipped all that up, and DJ and those guys crushed it. And Adam and Chill are ready to rock, and we're ready to go.
If Vinny's scouting reports are as sizable as his ears, you guys are going to have quite the scouting report. I swear to God, I saw him at Rucker yesterday, and I'm pretty sure he flew in on those 2 ears from New Jersey straight to Rucker.
Vinny's the best. He crushed it.
Vinny's the man. Derek, have you met Vinny yet?
I have not, but now I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, all you have to do is find a really short Jersey guy, very side accent, who has Dumbo ears. That's your assistant coach. He's a really good guy. He's very talented. And just if you want to, trust me, but don't talk bad about him. With those ears, he'll hear everything you say.
That's perfect.
Like he'll hear you across the court. So Derek, you said you played with these guys before. What are you looking forward to get out of training camps? This training camp's about to start. Obviously, you guys are having a full camp up. I believe it's the U of Albany, which is incredible. You guys are going through a full few-day camp, which is what TBT teams really have to do to be successful. Like, what are you looking forward to get out of camp?
For me, it's chemistry. Just getting a feel for the guys, especially as a point guard. I need to see how guys move, see where guys like the basketball. And just knowing personalities. I think for me, that is the most important as a point guard. Because to get these guys the ball where they're comfortable at makes my job and their job a lot easier.
Yeah, we got a lot of mouths to feed, Derek, so you better make them all happy because I see a lot of scorers on that roster. So a lot of people will be like, why didn't I get the ball? And be like, yeah, well, the last guy to shoot because I have to keep distributing.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, the more the guys shoot, the more they're comfortable, the better defense we're going to play. So we should get a lot of leak outs and a lot of fast breaks. So a lot of guys should touch the basketball. That's
a very enlightened and constructive attitude. Playing downhill makes things easy. Okay, AJ. So look, you guys are in Syracuse. The first round, and this is no disrespect to Mental Toughness, they're a very good squad. They can beat you. Any team in TBT can beat you. We're not going to tell you guys to look ahead because, again, Mental Toughness is a good squad. But after that, it gets even more treacherous. You likely get Blue Collar U, who made Dayton last year, a really high-quality team. They don't have Massenburg, which is interesting. They still have a very good roster. And then the winner of that game more than likely gets the defending champ. So how difficult is this region going to be to navigate with all these minefields?
You know, Hainer, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And we wanted to go head on against these guys right out the gate. And I think we're going to be ready to roll. There's no easy brackets or no easy regions in TBT these days. Everybody's tough. So like we have two Final Four teams, including the champion that we would be facing in games 2 and 3 most likely. Should we get past mental toughness? Like I said, we've tried everything, and like to me, there's no better way or more exciting way to go and make a run at this thing than to take on two of the best teams in it.
That makes sense, and definitely it's going to be a tough road, but a road that you guys definitely have the talent to navigate. Derek, the team name is Friday Beers. What's your favorite beer?
I don't actually drink alcohol, so this is kind of crazy.
We're gonna have to cut that out for the sponsor. No, I'm kidding. I'm not cutting shit out. I don't have time to edit this crap. AJ, what's your favorite beer?
Oh man, it's a great question. I'm more of a spirits guy.
Okay.
But I do love some local breweries, some local IPAs, like Druthers Brewery here in upstate New York is pretty awesome. So Druthers and Browns Brewing. So between the two.
You said Bronx Brewing?
Browns in Troy, New
Browns
York.
Brewing. Got you. Well, DHA, I'll have to buy you a beer if you guys win a couple games. So we'll be in Syracuse. So I'll buy you one if you win, okay?
I'll drink the one you would buy for Derek, too.
Oh, there you go.
My wife would drink that one.
She deserves it. She
definitely deserves it. Yeah, happy wife, happy life. Okay, it's been AJ Mahar and Derek Needham for Friday Beers. This is Charge 100% ZoomTheTBT of our Syracuse preview. Signing off.
Thanks, Hainer.
Hope you enjoyed listening to Zoom the TBT with Charge and Hainer. Subscribe to YouTube, follow on Twitter, and give us your money.